What's going on, guys? It's your boy Chris, aka Pac-Man Freestyle, aka what Curtis say, Slim Chickens. Shout out to Curtis. Shout out to Mike. We are back with another freelancing with Chris. What's going on, guys? Man, y'all make sure y'all go check me out on IG at Pac-Man King Freestyle, YouTube. If That's Crazy Podcast and Talk. The way I have it written down there, that's the way it needs to be typed in. With that being said, guys, I know you guys are feeling great. We beat the brakes off of that team. We were supposed to beat the brakes off of them. There ain't no Lamar Jackson. You beat the brakes off of a Lamar Jackson team. You don't let that team come in and hang with you. You beat the brakes of them. But man, look here. I don't know if you guys watch First Things First, but I do, man. You say what Chris Broussard says. You walk in there, you walk in their house, you tell them to give you a robe, you kick your feet up on their coffee table, and you tell them to get in the kitchen and make you a sandwich, get you some chips and a Coke. Shout out to Chris Broussard. That is like his thing. Well, that's what the Texans did to his Baltimore Ravens. They walked in their house. They made them fix a sandwich. They kicked their feet up and have them bring a sandwich, some chips, and a soda pop. A soda pop, guys. CJ was in there chilling. Man, I ain't seen CJ that comfortable since his rookie year. CJ was in the Ravens' house. I don't care. I saw Lamar Jackson. So, hey, that ain't my fault he hurt. Everybody's hurt all the time. I don't want to hear that. If the man is hurt, you take advantage and you beat the brakes off of his team, who I think they would have beat anyway. I was a little skeptical because the offense hadn't done nothing, but golly, that defense made the Texans look like world beaters, like they should have been looking all season. Now, I haven't been seeing the same play calling. This play calling's been better. And the line is looking better and better every week, folks. They still ain't great. We still got some things to work on, but they looking better and better. You saw how quick, I mean, I know they elevated Trent Brown, but you saw how quickly they got rid of Cam Robinson. Got off their contract. Elevated Trent Brown, who hopefully the rookie's so great, we don't have to see Trent Brown, because I don't. The man was hurt. I don't want to see Trent Brown. I mean, the man is 6'8", however many pounds he is, but I want to see Trent Brown. The man was hurt. He always hurt. Great tackle, but he always hurt. I ain't say great, but he'll be good. Like, I don't know. But, and shout out to Jalen Petrie, man. I get you playing a backup quarterback, Cooper Rush. But it don't matter. Anytime we play Cooper Rush, I don't care where you at, Cooper, you getting smacked by the Texans. You shouldn't even be starting because you getting smacked. Saw what happened last year when we walked into Dallas. That Real Texas Team podcast. We walked into Dallas, Texas. We walked into their house. Shout out Chris Broussard. We walked into their house, kicked our feet up, made them make us a sandwich, bring us some chips, and a damn soda pop. I might say that a couple more times before I get off of here, because that's what I think about. I understand we 2-3. I understand we got to beat Seattle, who is looking like it is a good team. But I think we got the best. We at least got the best scoring defense. I mean, we're not leading the take. We gotta step these takeaways up. Jacksonville got a whole bunch. Jacksonville got like 9 or 10 takeaways. I think we got 5. So and Jacksonville is number 1 in takeaways. So we got to figure out that takeaways thing. But man, hey, they look good. Since the fourth quarter of the Titans game, because that game was the eyesore, it was boring. It stuck. It looked like I was watching 2 bad teams play, and it was like if one of the teams didn't say the Houston Texans, I would not have been still watching. I probably fell asleep. But they kicked it up in the fourth quarter. I mean, it was a bad team. I'm not saying that it was a bad team, but we should have been beating the break. We should have beat them by 40. They ain't even score. We should have beat them by 40. It was 6-0 at half. At the end of the third quarter, almost at the end of the third quarter, then we scored our first touchdown at the end of the third quarter. So, like, what does that tell you? It's like if Nick Haley, man, because they're already calling for your job. I don't want them to call for your job yet. I want to see if this offense works. I don't want to see a stale offense. I don't mind the run game. Woody Marks is looking great. Nick Chubb, oh my God. Like, I ain't gonna say he's looking great, but like he looks better and better every week. Surprising to me. Like, I just, he's older, he's coming off an injury, whatever. And we don't know if we're gonna see Dameon Pierce. You always gotta remember that, guys. You don't know if we are going to see Dameon Pierce this coming up this weekend. Coming up this weekend. Not Dameon Pierce, Joe Mixon. My God, guys. Dameon Pierce too, though. What I know he played last game, but oh my God, I'm surprised he dressed. Man, he must have got dressed at halftime. Ain't no way. The man ain't played. Bro, they have not been bringing this man in the game. They brought him in for garbage time reps with Davis Mills. What does that tell you? What's going on with? I know we didn't see Dare either, but I think that's just because he's had a few key mishaps recently, even though he is not prone to make mistakes. But that's fine. He's not a premier player, so it's fine. But at the same time, Dameon Pierce, we haven't seen you. I'm gonna get to Joe Mixon in a second. Joe Mixon, I'm gonna get to him because I what's going on there. But Dameon Pierce, you have not dressed out, and I was one of the ones that was screaming they was gonna trade Dameon Pierce before the season started. And then they kept him, and they were like, this is going to be an offense that Damien's going to flourish in. He just hit the hole and get there. I ain't seen him hit the hole and get there not one time. Look, hold on, guys. Let me see how many rushing yards Dameon Pierce has, because I am now curious about Dameon Pierce, because I don't know anything that is going on with him. So let's see here. Dameon. Why are you doing that? There we go. Pierce. But, and I'm just saying, I'm just really curious about, he had 21 yards. He got garbage time. He has 26 total yards from the season because he's only played 2 games. He had 3 attempts in the Rams game. They didn't like. There was something that they didn't like, I'm assuming. And it's just, gotta think about it, guys. When he first got here, 939 his rookie season. Then 416, I think he got hurt. Then 239, I'm pretty sure he was hurt. Now he's 26 yards, and these are coaches' decisions. It's a coach's decisions. So it's, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. We don't know what's going on with Joe Mixon. They're being hush-hush about it, just like they were with what is the guy with Christian Harris, who has not been the same. And honestly, I'm not saying Texans fans, I want you guys to be honest. Real Texans fans, I want to know. What are the things when you think about Christian Harris? What comes to your mind? Because the only thing that comes to my mind is the interception and the sack in the playoff game. I was there, but that is besides the point. Christian Harris had a good. Let me see, Christian Harris. I want to look at his. I want to look at his stats for the 2023 season. Is that what that was? Yeah, the 2023 season, 2023, 2024. I want to look at his stats because what did he actually look like, as far as his 2023 stats were. Okay, so yes, his stats were extremely better. But he had 2 sacks on the year. He didn't have any interceptions. He had interception his rookie year, it looks like. But he didn't have any interceptions. He had 101 total tackles. That is something that I did not realize. But anyway, let's keep going through it. So we're going to go to the postseason. The postseason, the 2 games that he played. In the first one, he had 13. He was crazy in this game. He had 13 solo tackles. He had 15 total tackles. He had an interception. He had a sack. He had a pick 6, obviously. but in the second one, I think he got hurt in the second game. I feel like that's when he got hurt. So uh oh, my bad. I am not reading that correctly. That is not showing me the way I want to see it. It is showing the whole season. I just want to see. Okay, so he had. My bad, guys. So he had 15 total tackles, uh, 13 solo, 2 assisted, 1 sack, and 1 pick 6, and most of those were probably in the first game. 2024, he didn't have any. So, and that just gets to my point. In the postseason, 2024, he played 2 games. He had 1 tackle. It was a solo tackle, and there's nothing else that there's literally he didn't have no assists, no sacks, nothing, uh, nothing that that I can see. So, with that being said, Christian Harris was never the same when he came back, and that's why I figured they brought in EJ Speed, who has seemed to been getting. I don't know. It feels like he's been getting more reps than Toe because I swear I'm seeing him on the field a lot more. But so I can check his stats real quick. But anyway, let me get back to the Joe Mixon. So Joe Mixon, we don't know what's going on with Joe Mixon. We do not know if he is going to play at all this season. We might not see Joe Mixon. I think he still has another year under contract after this year because he signed a 3-year extension last year, and so I'm not sure, and I'm not sure how much money he got up front. So we'll see how much he's paying him on the back end. But like I say, I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that so he has a 3-year, $27 million contract. But he had 13 million guaranteed, and they signed that before the season, and he earned it. In my opinion, just in the first season, we didn't know he was going to be hurt. Like, he got hurt a bunch of times that something that wasn't his fault with those hip drop tackles, and So we have him. We have him through 2026. That's what it says right here. So I'm not exactly sure if that's 2026 of this coming up, or is that going to start for next season? I'm not sure. I think that's for next season, though. If I'm not 100% clear. That extension thing is stupid because I don't know, it's dumb. But we're not sure when he's going to come back. Hopefully soon. Like I said, I don't know. Defense looks stellar. They number 1 scoring defense in the league. Y'all see it. Just the offense hadn't been able to put up more points, and the defense has been making it easy. I think they're going to do the same thing in Seattle. I don't think Seattle has a good defense. They lost the other day. It was 38-35. Like, it was crazy. Jackson Smith and Jigma and who are they playing? Baker? Yeah, Jackson Smith and Jigma, and I think Ibuka had crazy games. They were playing Baker, and both of them they had over 150 yards apiece. It was crazy. But the Seahawks, we'll see what happens. They seem to for some reason keep winning. So this year it's an NFC West year for us. So we're gonna play. We're going to play the whole NFC. We already played the Rams. We are going to play the Seahawks next. Then we're going to play the 49ers. We're also going to play Arizona. I think Arizona. I'm not sure when we play Arizona, but I'm pretty sure we play Arizona also. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure we play the entire NFC East. NFC West. I don't know why I'm saying East, but let's see here. Okay, yeah, we play the Cardinals. So we play the Seahawks after the bye. The bye's coming up, and then and we're at Seattle. It's a Monday night. How the game is gonna be so stupid. Is that a Monday night game? Yeah. Oh my God. It starts at 9:00, guys. Oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna take a nap before this game. So it's going to be the Seahawks, and I know we play the Niners. I know I saw that. Oh, the Seahawks, then the Niners. So two NFC West teams back to that. We don't know what quarterback we're going to see. We don't know if it's going to be Brock Purdy uh, or Mac Jones. Hopefully, we're going to go with Brock Purdy. And I don't know. I don't really care about that game because I care about the game, but as far as like who the quarterback is, I feel like they're the same quarterback. They just have a good coach, a great coach actually, Hall of Fame coach. He surely needs to win a Super Bowl because he's had his chances and he's been to the Super Bowl too many times to have not won it. And then the Cardinals, we play them in December. And we play them at home. So our schedule, I don't know. The Broncos, I'm kind of worried about because of that defense, but I'm not really scared of Joe. I can't think of what their quarterback, Bo Nix. I'm not really scared of him. I know he got Cortland Sutton, but they always have a good defense, and top two corners in the league. I know they're gonna go against each other for real, but their teams get to go against each other, and they can show who is the better corner in this game. But with that being said, I think it's time to go ahead and wrap it up. First of all, once again, shout out to Curtis Podcast Network, That Real Texas Podcast. Man, you guys make sure y'all like and subscribe and to everyone pages, guys. We need all the support we can get. Real Texans fans here. We're trying to get more content out for you guys. So just be on the lookout. But until then, go Texans, and how did Curtis say? Fuck the Cowboys.